Being two of the most recognizable faces of Playboi Carti's Opium music label, Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely have been dubbed by fans as the Opium Twins, creating fun and chaotic music together, with both of them saying it's always a genuine vibe and not like they're working. It's simply just some friends having fun, reaching new heights with every release, having great chemistry just as many other duos in hip-hop. Fans have been craving a collab project between the two, which has yet to release as of 2024, although being hinted at previously. But to see where they're headed, we need to take a trip down their historical past together. Come on, let's go for a trip.
Cool shit.
2013 to 2016 were extremely detrimental years for Ken, not only for his music career, but for proving himself and making connections to what would allow him to join Opium years later. Ken's involvement in Opium stems back to his early stages of his career, where teenage Ken, in the beginnings of tuning his rap skills in the west side of Atlanta, gets close with a girl who so happens to be friends with producer Lil 88, who Ken ends up becoming close friends with, sharing a lot in common, being from Atlanta and having similar interests. Ken later finds out that Lil 88's cousin, TM88, who was already breaking into the rap scene himself, producing for big names in hip-hop at the time. With this newfound connection, Ken shows him his music. Impressed with his music, TM88 introduces Ken to 808 Mafia's co-producer Southside. Being around this clique regularly often at this point, he was around artists like Young Thug during the creation of Super Slimey, Playboi Carti, and Travis Scott. Around 2016 and 2017 is when Ken and Lone met at a concert in LA, where they say what's up to each other and connected through being the only ones there from Atlanta. Being cool with each other, they exchange info. Entering 2018, where Carti, being a favorite of Ken's, inviting him to some of his Die Lit tour shows. At one of the venues, Ken was kicked out because of having an involvement in an altercation with someone, but being close with Carti was immediately brought back in by being given a wristband. Ken even said that Carti wanted to sign him as early on as hearing his first few songs.
I'm not gonna lie, Carti told me he wanted to sign me before I was even like on my third song. I played him like one song and like showed him my Instagram, and he was like, bro, I want to sign you. And I just like was around him ever since.
Carti finally decided that Ken fit the characteristics of his idea for his label, and Ken officially signed to Opium in late 2019. For some of us, 2020 was a lonely year, but no doubt it was Lonely's year for sure, with Lone's connection with Opium beginning in the later stages of his career, with Lone already seeing success after dropping his second studio album, Broken Hearts. A few months later, dropping the music video for Oh Yeah, which ends up attracting the attention of Opium label co-founder Opium Baby, also known as Jay. After seeing the snippet of the music video, he DMs Lone saying his music was hard. A few weeks later, in January of 2021, Jay calls him saying Carti messes with you, and he hands the phone over to Carti. And Carti tells Lone how he messed with how his mind worked and how he innovates with his unique style. With Lone's cadence and delivery, Carti realized he was worth the image of Opium, signing him in early 2021. Riding off the wave of being openers at Carti's King Vamp tour to introduce themselves to Carti's fan base, they weren't initially welcomed all too well. Similarly like to the Whole Lotta Red wave. But through it all, they kept that brotherly friendship, with Ken even going out as far as to go on stage and support Lone, as this was his first few major performances. Their collabs from 2021 include Ken and Lone spent almost all of 2022 together, completing side quest after side quest like a fashion-themed interview in New York City, and dropping their first studio albums under Opium, X and No Stylist respectively. Additionally, they go shopping for jewelry with friend and contemporary Yeet. Ending this year, all of Opium's artists except Carti join a few of the both X-Men and No Stylist tour shows. Their collabs from 2022 include: in 2023, they began to hint at their joint project, joining each other in multiple interviews and different music events. Ken even joins in on Lone's If Looks Could Kill rollout with a photo shoot and then a cameo in Lone's Look Killer film. Ken and Lone also go shopping at Icebox. In an interview with Bootleg Kev, Lone mentions the collab tape again by saying, "I'm working on If Looks Could Kill in my project with my twin Ken Carson," and describing it like, "No one takes the lead, every song is different, it's not like we're working." In an interview in Poland with Popkiller TV, Ken is asked about their joint project and he says, "I don't know, it's definitely gonna come out one day, and whatever day you're watching this, it's not coming out tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie." In an interview with On The Radar Radio, Lone says he has the project he's working on with Ken and that they're getting that together. Ken and Lone end up doing an interview with Complex, funny enough, on 420. Ken and Lone also accompany Cardi at his birthday celebration in Atlanta. Lone and Ken join Cardi at his Rolling Loud Miami after party at Club 11, where during the performance, them along with other Opium members were in a cage. Ken and Lone also joined Uzi at an interview at Rolling Loud Portugal. Ken also brought out Lone and Cardi at his A Great Chaos release party. Ken and Lone were also supposed to join Cardi and Homicide Gang on the Antagonist tour, but all of us know what happened to that. Their collabs from 2023 include: in 2024, they celebrated Ken's birthday. They also did a joint half and half Nardwuar interview at Coachella and hanged out there after their performance.
Yo, what's up?
Where you at, man?
Yeah, come on.
We at Coachella. Hold on, wait, jury. I ain't gonna lie, this shit better go around twice as fast as this shit.
Gonna go like 4 times.
Oh, this is a filter? Scan your eye to open the freeze.
I got a sneaky
They like that episode of SpongeBob, nigga. Look at all them motherfuckers.
There's so many people in there.
little ants.
Yeah, little ants.
Well, I'm here to let you know. If you ever been with a freaky motherfucker before.
Yeah, man. I'm the motherfucking freak, man. Yeah, man. I'm the one with y'all, man. Yeah, man.
In 2024, Ken's going on his A Great Chaos tour, with Lone likely having the chance of joining him at a few shows, since they have quite a few songs together at this point, especially on Ken's recent A Great Chaos. There's no word of the collab project as of now, but seeing as they are both working on their solo projects, Ken's More Chaos and Lone's Love Lasts Forever, they probably put it on hold for now. But as Ken said,
We gonna get it one day.